Hi, y'all. This is Becky with Retirement Bliss. Badass Blissful Retirement. That's the name of the game. And I just want to encourage y'all who are retired because I didn't plan to retire so young. I retired at 68, 69. I was planning to work a lot longer because I love my work. I was a nursing professor. But I had to retire because my brain got injured in an accident. And so I was kind of just thwarted into retirement. But anyway, I just want to encourage y'all to find some really rad and exciting things to do with your retirement. There's a lot of people that just kind of go downhill with retirement, or they do less, or less active. And then there's a lot of us, I know a lot of people who are now super active, getting out and doing things and all that. So in Southern California here, we have great weather. Like right now, this is the week before Christmas, and today it was 80, which is crazy, right? So what do you think about these antlers? Anyway, yeah, I try to make everybody happy when I'm around them at the holidays and just be goofy and wear this kind of stuff. If you come to my house, like I'll make you do a picture with some of this stuff on your head just to be fun. I think I like this for today. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing this channel just to encourage retirees because we can fall into a rut. I was watching this gal's retirement video and she just walked over and made her tea and sat down. It's like, no, we need to get up and do things. Like today I went skating, I went roller skating. They had a session from 10 to 1 at Fountain Valley Skate Rink, and it was so fun. And there's a lot of people. I didn't ask anybody their age yet, but when I go back, I probably will start being a little bit more pushy and just seeing where they're at. But you know, skating, I grew up skating, and so it's really easy for me to skate. But there were a lot of people there just learning, and they're not young people. They're learning how to roller skate. And yeah, I was like, yay, good for you. Keep going, don't give up. And I feel like we need to kind of cheer each other on in this age of life, part of our life, this sector. And yeah, come up with ridiculous, fun stuff to do. And yeah, that's my plan. And I talked to a fisherman back in Tennessee recently. And he said he never got married because he put fishing and hunting before his fiance. So it never panned out. Well, I get that. But anyway, he fishes, and I'm like, in the mornings, I lived on our boat when my house was getting redone. And being out on the water like this, it's so peaceful and it's so relaxing and just so good for our nervous system. So doing stuff like that, like I would have never thought I'd ever live on a boat for a month, but I did it, and it was so cool. And I was forced into it, which made it even more exciting because I'm like, all right, I got to adapt to this now. All right, I can do this. But yeah, we got to keep moving. And I really believe all of the experience that I've gained in my life, I can share that with the younger generation, those that want to learn. I know when I was a med-surg nurse as a brand new nursing graduate at 21, I loved my elderly patients. I loved talking with them, because they had such different perspectives about life, and they had such great opinions and just wisdom poured out of them. And so now I'm like, well, that's me now. So I want to be that person that pours out wisdom to younger people. My granddaughter just called me yesterday from college, and we just saw each other at Thanksgiving. She was like, Grandma, you know how you said my generation just sits around on their phones all the time and they don't talk? I'm like, yeah, that's a problem. We need social skills. We need to communicate. We need to learn verbal and nonverbal communication skills. That's really important in life. And she goes, I think you're right. So I just called you because she showed me around the table. There's 3 of her friends sitting there, and they're all on their phones. And so she picked up the phone and called me. And I thought that was cool. And so I'm just saying, with your grandkids, I would encourage you, if at all possible, to have a really strong, good, functioning relationship with your grandkids, because their parents, you know how it is when you're a kid, you think your parents are just idiots. I remember thinking that. My parents are just the stupidest people on the planet when I was a teenager, adolescent, young adult. And then I look back, I'm like, my parents were so smart. Everything they said came true. So I'm just saying, we have a lot that we can share with the younger generation. I'm talking about people in their 50s, people in their 40s, people in their 30s, 20s, that we can just, we're just a wealth of knowledge and information about life experiences and whatever you did with your work life. Like, I was a nurse for 50 years, started out as a med-surg nurse, then labor and delivery nursing, then I got my bachelor's, then a master's, doctorate, ended up a professor. But my expansive nursing career, I have a lot to share with other young nurses coming up, and I can give them really good feedback, and I can coach them in job interviews and all that, like everything, being a team nurse, having a collaborative team, which is so essential in nursing, is to have each other's backs and help each other with patient assignments. But anyway, I'm just here to say, get ready for Christmas. It's almost here. And as the retirees, we need to make it fun and exciting for ourselves, of course, but for our family and our friends. If you don't have family, get a community of friends, because not all of us do have families. I just lost my husband, my brother, and my sister in the last year. So that's a lot of loss of life for me. And I'm adapting to that, but I'm just thinking, well, who else can I meet? Who else can I influence? Who else can I have community with? Because I do have younger people that I love to talk to. I have 3 great kids, and I love to talk with them and spend time with them. So just get out there, put yourself out there, because we have a lot to offer, and I just want to sell it. I just want to sell it to retirees. You have a lot to give, and I don't know if you've ever seen yourself in that light, because I feel like when you retire, you can be like, oh, that's it, my life's over, I'm done, I did what I was supposed to do, now I'm just gonna, gel, just gonna, whatever, veg. And that, I don't believe that's the plan for us. I believe that with the wisdom that we have, we need to impart that. We know how to have fun and have like good, clean fun, and we can impart that. And we just have a lot to give. So I'm just saying, I encourage you to think expansive, think bigger, and I'll see you next time, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So see you next video. Okay, bye.